This lecture covered the architecture of 8085 microprocessor. The main part of 8085 microprocessor is arithmetical and logical unit, timing and control unit, instruction register, decoder register, general purpose register, interrupt control, serial input and output control. The arithmetical and logical unit is perform all the logical and arithmetical operation. The main part of arithmetical and logical unit is accumulator, temporary register, arithmetical and logical circuit, flag register. The accumulator is a 8-bit register and it is a master register. It performs all arithmetic and logical operation. It is a master register because for any addition of data, the main function of accumulator is to store the result in accumulator and one data must be in accumulator. The next one is temporary register. Temporary register is used for temporary storage of data. And the flag register is a 8-bit register which contain 5 flag which are sign flag, zero flag, auxiliary carry flag, parity flag, carry flag. The carry flag is set when the result of any function generate a carry its last bit. The parity flag is at D2 bit position and it is either even parity or odd parity. If the number of data 8-bit data, the number of ones is even, then it is called even parity. If number of data is in odd ones is called odd parity. Auxiliary carry becomes 1 when the D3 bit generate a carry, then auxiliary carry is becomes set. The zero flag shows the status of accumulator when the result of addition or subtraction becomes 0, then zero flag becomes set. The sign flag shows the status of accumulator. If the accumulator contain negative value of data, then the sign flag becomes 1, otherwise it is 0. The next is the general purpose register. The general purpose register contain 6 registers which are 8-bit. B register, C register, D register, H register, L register. For 8-bit storage of data, these registers store 8-bit data. For 16-bit storage of data, these registers work as a pair register like BC pair, DE pair, HL pair. Next is stack pointer. Stack pointer used for storage of temporary storage of the address. If for any operation of microprocessor, if a subprogram interrupt the microprocessor, then the last address of the instruction is stored in a stack, and after the completion of subprogram, the stack pointer call the address. Next one is the program counter. It is store the next address of the instruction. Incrementing and decrementing register is increment and decrement the address of the memory. In 8085 microprocessor, there are 16 bit address bus. The address bus are divided in lower order address bus and higher order address bus. The lower A0 to A8 are multiplexed with the data bus which is AD0 to AD7, and the higher order address bus are A8 to A15. The next one is the timing and control unit. The timing and control unit generate the generate the control signals for microprocessor operations. It contains a crystal oscillator which generate the control signals for the operation of microprocessor. Here is the status signal S1 and S0 which shows the status of the microprocessor for when S0 and S1 is 00, it shows the halt operation. 01, it shows the write operation. 10, it shows the read operation, and for 11, it shows the fetch operation. Input, output, and memory. It is a outgoing status for any operation of input output. Its use the this bit becomes 1, and for data for memory it is low level signal. Next one is the read and write signal. Next one is the address latch enable, reset out, ready signal, clock out, hold and hold acknowledgement. The hold and hold acknowledgement is used for DMA operation. Next one is the interrupt controller. If microprocessor perform operation and someone wants to interrupt the operation of microprocessor, then it is used to interrupt controller. There are two signals, interrupt request and interrupt acknowledgement. The microprocessor interrupt request and interrupt acknowledgement. There are two types of interrupt signal, software interrupt and hardware interrupt. Software interrupts are RST0 to RST7 and hardware interrupts are trap RST7.5, RST6.5 and RST5.5. The parity of trap is highest and the parity of RST5.5 is lowest. Next one is serial input output controller. SID is used for serial input data and SOD is used for serial output data. In 8085 microprocessor, there are 8-bit internal bus and 16-bit address bus. And for power supply, we use 5-volt power supply.